Hello, hello, hello. It's Linda Cook here. I wanted to share a couple things with you. I have the reason I'm stopping by today is I have a passion for health and wellness, and what I wanted to talk to you today about was just keeping our health ourself healthy with self care as well. One of the things that causes my passion with health and wellness is the fact that both of my parents passed of Alzheimer's, and it's a very sad disease. And I have a few points I wanted to bring up for people that are going through this or are the caregiver for anyone that's having a memory issue or doesn't really remember who they are or let alone remember who you are. One of the things that I did with both parents was um, I avoided asking them if they knew me because if, asking people if they remember things or remember this, remember that. With Alzheimer's, they just don't, and it hurts. It hurts you. It hurts them if they can't remember, and so it's just better to meet them where they're at and talk about the times. You know, the younger years and some of the things that happened before, they remember more of those stories, or come and sit with them and just tell them how great your day was or what was going on that day. Those things they love to hear, even if they don't remember. And do we really have to know if they remember us? Because it really, it does, it just causes pain. So that's one of the things, is to just sit with them and chat with them about your day the way you would if they were okay, and they'll still answer. There's there'll be some times when they'll answer. My dad did end up not speaking at all, but before that he would have a conversation still. So those times are still there. Number two is if they you have to take them to the doctors or you have to hear from the doctor or that sort of thing. It's a great suggestion is to get power of attorney when they're healthy. Like if they start the Alzheimer's stage and you can have power of attorney on them physically, that is a great thing to have, because then the doctors have to talk to you. I have another family member that was in the hospital, and he was 18 at the time, and they wouldn't tell Jim or I anything, and he wasn't in his right mind, so we didn't know anything until they got him some medication and settled into where he should be, and he was recovering that way. So it's good to do those kinds of things, is get that power of attorney and that sort of thing. And they love music. That's another thing that is really cool. Is the music seems to reach them. It's one of the things that if you know their favorite music, which usually you would, you can play some things for them that they like. And this is why in some of the places, nursing homes, and that they play music that goes back. I remember singing to some of the songs when my mom was in the assisted living, and I'm like, how do I know all these songs? It's like, it was because her mom used to play them on the piano, so I knew them from there, and some of them from school too, I guess. But they love that, and those are the kinds of things that there are ways you can reach them. So those are good. One of the things that brought me into the health and wellness, and what I wanted to do for my family and myself, is to keep us healthy, because I don't want anybody to go through what we went through, losing both parents. And then my husband has just lost his stepmom as well, and that was Alzheimer's again. So it's a pretty devastating disease. And my mom, one time she called me. I had left the numbers that she could use the phone, and she just had my number, really. And so if she needed anything, she could call me. So I guess it was around 10 o'clock at night or something. She called me, and she was having, for her, it was a crisis. And she wanted to go to bed, and she didn't really know if she had her nightgown on. So she asked, I want to go to bed, Linda, and I don't know if I have my nightgown on. So what I did was I asked her, do you have sleeves? And she said no, so I knew it was sleeveless. I said, do you have long pants on? And she said, no, I don't. So I said, okay, then that's good. So can you stand up? And we can hear her rocking on the couch to stand up. And so I said, when you stand up, are you standing up? She goes, yes. And I said, did it fall down over your knees? And she said, yes. And I said, then you have your nightgown on. And she just said, oh, thank you, Linda. I just wanted to go to bed. So that's all she wanted, was to go to bed. And I was very pleased that I was able to help her over the phone to get to that point and be able to go to bed. If I would have ran over there if I needed to, but it was nice to be able to help her that way over the phone. One of the things that keeps us going as far as our health is a program that we're using, and better sleep, better energy, and that sort of thing. But I just want to make sure that I'm doing the best for me and for my family, so that we live a little bit longer. My mom's mom passed at 73 years old. My dad's mom passed at 73 years old. And my mom passed at 73 years old. So I don't like that train of numbers. So I'm doing whatever I can to keep myself healthy, as I said, and my family, because I want to be around a little bit longer. One of the things that we do is use humor. Humor helps us get through a lot of these stressful times, because if you've got to do something, you got to take some meditation or get some laughter in your life or something, or else you're not there to help them, because you won't be able to. So that's where the passion for my health and wellness came from, and it's the same thing as if you don't take care of yourself properly, where are you going to live? Because it is the only body that you have. So if you don't take care of that body, where are you going to live? So if you have any interest in learning more about the program that I'm using, just contact, use the link below, and we can chat, or we can have some information go out to you so that you can check into that. Or if you have any questions about what I've been talking about, or some other key points you could use around Alzheimer's, then that would be good. So I want you to have a great day. I want you to go out and look for the good, and live out loud, laugh out loud, and live on purpose. See, I said that backwards. It was laugh out loud and live on purpose. So you have to be able to laugh at yourself a lot, and I've been doing that today because I've made a few mistakes, but it's getting better. So I hope you have a great day. Bye for now, and thanks for listening.